Hey guys, back with part 34 of Final Fantasy VIII, and let's continue from where we left off. Well, technically not exactly where we left off, because where we left off in the last video I was right in front of the castle. And, you know, part 34 literally takes place like 20 hours after part 33. In game time. If that makes any sense. So literally part 33 and part 34, even though I uploaded them like, you know, well, I recorded them like days apart. Uploading doesn't really matter, like when they get uploaded, it's just a date that it gets uploaded. But like actual recording, I recorded like days apart, but overall in-game progress that has passed has been around 20 hours. So that's basically what I've been doing, has been leveling up, fighting constantly, and trying to get all the characters as evenly balanced as possible, because with this fight, it just picks 3 random people out of your 6 people in your party. So you don't have any choice over who you get to have fight. It's just completely at random. So my advice to you guys, before you fight this, try to make sure that you have released all the seals for everything that was sealed away. Like your GFs, your items, magic, everything, because it's really important. And try to fight as much as you can. And try to sustain that by drawing cure and all of the healing magics that you can from the enemies that you fight. Because it is very imperative that you get all of your characters evenly balanced because of this fight. This is one of the biggest fights in the game. It is the biggest fight in the game, and it's the hardest. And I remember the last time I played this, like legit, I was not probably even halfway as strong as my characters are now, and it took me almost 2 hours to beat that fight. So let's hope that I can knock it out within, let's say, 20-30 minutes in this video. And also a little heads up at the very end of this video where it shows the cutscenes. I will not be showing those cutscenes, simply because I do not want my videos flagged for copyright, and I do not want them to have a copyright flag on them. Well, it's basically the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. I don't want it copyrighted. But anyway, let's do this shit. Let's run inside the castle. This is it. Ultimecia is here, but our powers are still sealed. Can we do it? Let's try. I was literally spending that whole entire time leveling up. I was not focusing on breaking the seals or anything. I was just focusing on leveling up because that was my main importance, I guess you could say. Seed. 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 Seed, seed, seed. Curse all seeds, swarming like locusts across generations. You disgust me. The world was on the brink of that ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools, your vain crusade ends here, seeds. The price for your meddling is death beyond death. I shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. There, I will reign, and you will be my slaves for eternity. Whom shall I exterminate first? I'll start with you 3. And by you 3, it's just 3 random people out of your party. So basically, you gotta keep your fingers crossed and hope that she chooses someone that you're gonna be happy with. Now these guys, I hope that I can do it. Let's just hope. That's about the only thing we can do, actually. They're actually doing really good. Just so you know, guys, every single one of my characters is at level 100. Don't ask me how I did it, because it's too complicated to even say. I mean, yeah, if I cheated, I could have done this, like, simple. Because that's how simple cheating makes the game. So I could have done it, like, super easy if I would have cheated. But I wasn't going to cheat, so, you know. That's just how that goes. Alright, she's summoning Griever. And let's hope that we don't fucking die. Alright, good. He's using Doom instead of something fucking stupid, like Gravija. Basically, if your characters are like maxed out like mine is, like as strong as they can get, it's more or less luck, basically. That's basically all it is. Like, literally, in my opinion, someone who has played this game, like, as much as I have, I personally believe that 50% of this boss fight right here is literally all luck. All of it. All luck. So I'm doing on average around 15,000 damage every turn. And I think he has around 100,000 health, something like that. Alright, he stole Faraga, now he's going to use it. Everything he draws from you, he uses on you. Just saying. So it helps to have a strong defense like me. And defense is basically your vitality, I believe. Strength is basically your attack. Magic is... well, your magic. What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, I apologize if you can hear that dog walking in the background. Well, I wouldn't even really call it walking, I would call it like attempting to not fall on the floor. So yeah, that's the tip of the day, guys. If you ever have an elderly dog, especially a dog that has like a breed of German Shepherd, I believe, in it, yeah, you might want to consider the type of flooring that you have in your house. And hopefully this doesn't fucking kill me. Because usually this here is a one-hit kill. If you don't focus on your defense as well as your offense. Let's see what it does. See how good my defense was? So there's stage 2 complete. Now stage 3 is a pain in the ass. Well, stage 3 and 4 and 5. Complete pains in the ass. She's gonna junction herself with Griever. At this part, if you're not dead, then, you know, at least you made it halfway. And at this point, since both of them are junctioned together, like, yeah, you can do more damage to them because their defense is dropped, but their magic has increased tremendously, and so is their attack, but their defense has dropped, and their health has increased. And basically everything on my characters is maxed out except, I think Spirit. Spirit is one of the hardest things to get leveled up. That and luck. Luck kind of goes hand in hand with speed. Simply because, like, it increases your chances of dodging your enemy's attacks. Or at least that's from what I've gathered in the game anyway. Alright, this is stage 4, guys. If you made it here, congratulate yourself. No, this is bad. Ultima did not like that ability at all. But there is one good thing about this fight, though. Between stages 3 and 4, it's the same health. So think about, like, whenever it gets to this point right here, it's like the halfway point. And since stage 4 is complete, we're about ready to start stage 5. This is actually going along a lot better than I thought it would. But honestly, it's just like every Final Fantasy game, you're preparing for the last fight as soon as you start the game. So if you have that kind of mindset that you're preparing for the final fight at the very end, when you first start the game, then you'll have no problem with it. That's kind of how it was when I played Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X2. But I did a slight bit of cheating on that. Well, Final Fantasy X2, I believe, because I didn't go with that mindset. Basically, like, when I played Final Fantasy X2, I didn't want to have another Final Fantasy X. You know how Final Fantasy X was like literally almost 70 parts? I didn't want another 70-part video series, if that makes any sense. So that's one of the reasons why I cheated, like, near the end of the game. Like, around the center, almost near the end of the game. That's Ultimecia's final form. I am Ultimecia. Time shall compress. All existence denied. So this is the final fight right here. And this is the hardest part of the fight. Basically, she doesn't attack. She just uses Hell's Judgment over and over and over and over and over and over again. Basically until she gets to a certain point, kind of like Odin. See, Hell's Judgment, it takes you down. It doesn't matter if you have like 400 million health, it takes you down to 1. It does that to everyone. Doesn't matter what your health is. And she basically attacks you with Hell's Judgment until she brings Apocalypse to you, in a sense. So basically, this is a speed fight. Trying to kill her before she kills your entire party. And basically, taking you back to the fucking very beginning of the fight. Because it's a game over, and you know what happens when game over? When the game is over. But yeah, like with Final Fantasy X2, I did a little bit of cheating in that because, well, simply put, like what I just said, like I didn't want another Final Fantasy X series. You know, like 70 parts, 80 parts long, whatever it was. I like to keep my videos in a minimum of at least 40 to 50 parts. That's just me, anyway. I know there's people out there who have like a 200-part series. Like from what I heard from a friend of mine who talked about a guy who made a Dark Cloud series. That series went up well in the 100s and 200s. So that will not be a game that I do for a long time. I will do that game eventually, but I want to get a little bit of a reputation going before I do that game. Because it's a really good game, I can't see the point in, you know, doing a game that has very little reputation without having a reputation for myself, because kind of like another purpose besides me just like having fun, like recording these videos and like playing these games and stuff. Besides, like that's one part of the reason why I do this, like the reason why I have the channel. The second part is to bring a kind of like a reputation towards those games that don't have any reputation to them, like rare games, I guess you could say. Reflect on your childhood. This is it, guys. Your sensation, your words, your emotions. Time. It will not wait. Draw Apocalypse. No matter how hard you hold on, it escapes you. And she's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro here, so I can just like continuously read the dialogue, and I can cut the end out of this video one time. So this is the end of the video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're brand new and you just like my channel, like my videos. And anyway, this is the end of the video, and I will see you in the next game series. So how'd you guys like that outro? This is the outro I always do. It's just I had a little twist on it. Did I have a twist? I don't know. Is it over? Anyway, this is where they try to go back to their time. See? Let's go. Let's go back to our time. And everyone's just running through a compressed world, trying to get back to the time that they were at. Shut up! Just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful, guys, don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Time, place, who I want to be with. I want to go there, where Squall and I promised. Squall! God damn it, dog! Oh, shit. That dog, man, I tell you. That's why I don't like recording in here. Squall, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Really? You're a mess, dog. Squall, where are you going? I'm gonna find Sis. Squall! Matron? Really? Goddammit, just fucking lay there. I'll help you up in a minute. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? You don't have to worry. The boy won't go anywhere. I think so too, poor thing. You're alive? The sorceress? Yes, Matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. It's okay, there's no more need to fight. The sorceress is just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. In order to die in peace, the sorceress must be free of all of her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over the sorceress's power. I do not want one of my children to become one. Or one of the children to become one. Fuck. I can't read. I can't disappear yet. Matron! Is this the end? Most likely. You called me Matron. Who are you? A seed. A seed from Balam Garden. Seed? Garden? Both garden and seed were your ideas. Really? Just calm the fuck down. I'll help you in a minute. Fuck. I've never seen a dog so stubborn in my life. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future? Matron? Please return. You do not belong here. I can't find Sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? Nobody, you don't need to know. So apparently the dog got up on her own. Amazing. The only squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, Matron. Because I'm not alone. I'm not alone. If I call out, they will answer. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Zell, Selfie, Quistis, Irving, Renoa! Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice! Which way do I go? I can't make it back alone. Renoa! Am I all alone again? Where am I? Alright guys, this is the end. Shit.